Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss Cbse class 11 maths chapter 10 conic sections, and we are going to learn the next concept, that is about the parabola. We've already completed the concept of the circles. Okay, now we are going to learn about the parabola and how to find out the equation of the parabola and the other concepts related to it. So first let us know what is a parabola. A parabola is a set of all points in a plane that are equidistant from a fixed line and a fixed point in the plane. Okay, so we have a fixed line, okay, and we have a fixed point in that particular plane. Okay, so this is that plane, so we have some point, okay, and we are able to see that. So a point, okay, you have several points, so in whichever point you are going to get a point in such a way that this line and that is this distance and this distance are going to be the same. Okay, similarly you can get here. Okay, so like this you will be going to get a shape by connecting all these points. So if this is the line and this is like these both are going to be equal, then this is another point. Similarly we have different points and the set of all points, so all these points together when you combine you will get the shape of the parabola. Okay, so this is the fixed line L, and the fixed line is called the directrix. Okay, and the fixed point, it is in the plane, it is not on the line. Remember children, it is not on the line, and this fixed point is called the focus. This fixed point is called the focus. So what is equal, what is equidistant means this P1F will be equal to what? P1B1. Okay, so these points, okay, these points are plotted in such a way that they are equidistant from both this line, that is the directrix, as well as the focus. So when you get few points and when you join those points, you get the shape of a parabola. Is it clear children? So this is how we are getting the parabola. Now, so here we just see what are the other points which we need to remember. We've already learned about directrix and focus. Okay, when you draw a line, okay, when you draw a line through the focus and when it is drawn perpendicular to the directrix, that particular line is called the axis. You draw a line through the focus which is going to be perpendicular to the directrix, then that line is called the axis. And the point of intersection of the parabola, so the parabola when it intersects with this axis, okay, with this axis, that particular point is called the vertex. The point where the parabola and the axis intersect, that point is called the vertex. Is it clear children? So this is the fixed line, this is the fixed point. Okay, this is the line drawn to the focus and perpendicular to the directrix, and this point is the point of intersection of the parabola and the axis, which is called the vertex. These are the four basic names or the basic naming of the parabola which you need to remember. Is it clear children? So this is all about your parabola and how we can draw this parabola and regarding your directrix, focus, axis and vertex. Okay, next we need to learn the standard equation of a parabola. The equation of a parabola, okay, it will be simple when you can say that the origin and axis of symmetry. Okay, origin and axis of symmetry means, so this is the origin, okay, and the axis of symmetry, if both are lying on the x-axis or on the y-axis, the equation of parabola can be very easily remembered. Okay, for example, if this is my x-axis and this is my y-axis, the parabola should lie somewhere here, okay, or should lie somewhere here, or it should lie somewhere here, or like this. So these are these four diagrams which we are given. Okay, so in that case you can very easily name the write down the standard equation of the parabola. Okay, so here you can see that this S is going to be the focus. This is the focus and this is the directrix. This is the directrix and this vertex is at the origin 0 comma 0. Okay, vertex is the point where the parabola meets the x-axis. So that is exactly meeting at what? 0 comma 0. Only in this condition you can have these names. So when the axis is on the x-axis, the standard equation will be y square equal to 4ax. Same thing when it is the negative x-axis, it will be minus 4ax. Same when the axis is the y-axis, it will be x square equal to 4ay, and here again x square equal to minus 4ay. It's very simple to remember, children. If you just remember one, the rest you can very easily remember. So remember which axis it lies. Okay, the parabola is around the x-axis. Okay, or then you can say that it is going to be y square equal to 4x. That itself will help you to remember the rest of the three orientations. Now we'll just see how we are going to get it. Okay, you need to know, right? So this may not, they may not ask you, but it's important for you to know how we are going to get this. So we are considering this diagram. You can see F is the focus, L is the directrix, and you can see that Fm is perpendicular to the directrix, isn't it? So that's why we can say that this is going to be the axis. Okay, and you are seeing that this is the point which is equidistant. That means PF is equal to PB. This P is what? X comma Y. And this F is what? Some A comma 0. Why is it 0? Because it is lying on the X axis. And this point is going to be some minus A comma Y. Why is it minus A comma Y? It is because this is going to be equal. I told you this point should be in such a way that the distance between this point and the focus should be equal to the distance between this point and the directrix. Likewise, here you have the origin. So in the origin also you can say that OF is equal to OM. Okay, so here if it is going to be A, here it is going to be minus A. That is why we are going to draw this at x equal to minus A. The directrix is nothing but the line x equal to minus A. So what will be this point B? It will be minus A comma Y. Is it clear, children? Now are you able to understand how this question is? So what will be the equation of the directrix? It will be x plus A equal to 0, because it is going to be x equal to minus A, and you bring it here, it will be x plus A equal to 0. Now we know that PF is equal to PB. We are using the distance formula for PF and PB. By using these, we are able to get this equation y square equal to 4x. Let's look into it. So we have PF is equal to PB. So for PF, we've got x minus a the whole square plus y square. So for PB, so PB is what? Again this equation. So we are taking it to be x plus a the whole square. You cannot again substitute. It will be x minus of minus a. It will be x plus a. It will be y minus y, which will be 0. When you substitute the distance formula, this will be, it will be y minus y the whole square, okay, which will be 0. That is why we note it. So we have x plus a equal x plus a the whole square. So we have PF is equal to PB. In that case, you can also say PF square is equal to PB square. So that is what we have done here. So here expanding for x minus a the whole square both sides. Okay, so you are going to get this value. So y square, so this 2ax will go there, so it will become plus 2ax. So you have 4x, a square will get cancelled, x square and x square will get cancelled. So when it goes that side, it will be plus 2ax. So we are getting the equation y square equal to 4ax. So this is for this curve. So if you are going to get it in this way, it will be y square equal to minus 4ax. If it is going to be like this, it will be x square is equal to 4ay. Similarly, if it is going to be down, it will be x square equal to minus 4ay. Is it clear, children? Are you now able to understand the standard equation of a parabola? Yes. Next we are going to see one more thing. It's called the latus rectum of a parabola. So what is latus rectum? Latus rectum is a line segment perpendicular, okay, perpendicular to the axis. So to the axis, we already know that there is a line segment which the directrix is already perpendicular to the axis. Likewise, so we are drawing a line segment through the focus, and the end points should lie on the parabola. It means if you have a curve like this, okay, and you have the focus here, you have to draw a line here, but it should not exceed this. Okay, so our latus rectum will be the length of this area. Our latus rectum will be the length of this area. Is it clear, children? So this length will be equal to 4a, this entire length. Okay, so when you actually calculate it, you will be getting a comma 0, which we already know. So this, when you do it carefully, you can see that this is a, this is a. Okay, so when you're drawing another point here, this length will be 2a. This length will be 2a, and this length will be another 2a. So when you add it together, the length of the entire latus rectum will be 4a. Okay, this will be asked in the question, children. You should be able to answer. The length of the latus rectum is what? 4a. It is going to be 4a. So here you have the word transverse axis, that is not there now. We'll be learning that in another shape later on. Okay, so now we need to remember this x-axis and y-axis alone. Okay, this is nothing but the x-axis. You're like where it is lying, this will be the main, that this will be the major axis. Okay, major axis is what? X-axis here, and here this is y-axis. So for a curve like this, you can say that y-axis will be the major axis and the x-axis will be a minor axis. All this we learn when we get into the other concepts of ellipse and hyperbola. So now, have you understood about the latus rectum of a parabola, children? Yes. So this is how we are going to learn about the equation of the parabola, standard equations of the parabola, and about the latus rectum. Hope you understood this, children. If you have any doubt, please listen to the video once again so that it will be easy for you. So see you again in the next video with another concept, children. Thank you, children.